Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome to a new War Thunder video. It has indeed been a while since I've done a War Thunder video, but this weekend I was putting the grind in on War Thunder. I picked up a couple new British tanks, and this was probably the best round that I played in them. This is the Crusader Mark II. Let's begin. Alrighty folks, here we are on Mozdok. This is an arcade battle. Once again in the Crusader Mark II. We're putting some shots in here on this Stuart, pumping some rounds down range. And while I'm getting the first shots off on the targets, a bit of a backstory to the video here. So over the weekend, February, last weekend of February, I put a lot of time and effort into War Thunder. I picked up a lot of new British tanks. What is it? I'm pretty sure it was 3 new British tanks. Actually 4. The second Cruiser Mark IV, the 2 Crusaders, the Crusader Mark II and the Crusader Mark III, as well as the Valentine and the first Cromwell with the 75mm gun. From basically Friday, and I had the 2 starting British tanks, the Cruiser and the Tetrarch, and then on Sunday I had my first Tier 2 British vehicle. So I put around maybe 10 or so hours into War Thunder on the weekend, and I had a pretty fun experience. So we're putting some rounds into this T26, it looks like there. What is that, a Stuart, an M3? Just cruising along there. But it was actually pretty hard to hit this guy. In arcade battle, it only gives you the vertical assist, not the horizontal, so you, even though it kind of helps you in pinpointing the vertical location of them, if they're moving horizontally across the screen, it's a bit more of a challenge to pinpoint where you need to aim. So here are some little puny vehicles. So the Crusader Mark II here has the 2-pounder 40mm gun, kind of the standard for the Tier 1 British vehicles. The only other British vehicle at Tier 1 that has a different caliber of gun is the anti-aircraft gun. Obviously, it has some 12.7mm machine guns, and the Crusader Mark III, which has a 6-pounder. So we're pumping some rounds into these guys right here. Alrighty, come on. Come on. Alrighty, we hit that Tetrarch, knocked him out for the 3rd kill. We adjust our fire very quickly to the enemy over there. Very action-packed so far here. I mean, this 2-pounder has just been firing up, pouring the shots down range, pumping the rounds out for the last minute or so. But that is one of the good things about this 2-pounder gun. It has like a 2 close to 3-second reload on it. So that means even if you miss your target, you won't be spending that long reloading. Thank you. Yes, please. There we go. These little Tetrarchs and Cruisers are probably the most easiest thing to kill, even easier than, like the T26. Because basically if you hit the Cruiser or the Tetrarch in the turret, you basically take out 3 of the 4, like 3/4 of the crew, and that's automatic kill. Because even though not all the crew is killed, the driver can't be the driver, the gunner, the loader, and the commander at the same time. So I'm pretty sure you need at least 2 surviving crew members for the tank to still operate in the War Thunder. Now this M2 medium here is causing us a bit of a problem, because even though the M2 medium isn't known for its awesome armor, it's at a pretty high angle there, and plus we are, I'm not really sure, but we're at about medium range. So the 2-pounder at 100 meters has 79 millimeters of penetration, which is very good, very respectable, and prestigious. So that means that you'll basically be able to penetrate most of the targets that you meet. You do have to watch out for the Matilda and to some extent the Valentine. The Matilda, there's not really a lot of places you can penetrate the Matilda with this 2-pounder gun. The most likely chance is to basically aim for the flat part of the hull, and then if that doesn't work, then try and get around the sides and rear. With the Valentine, it's a bit easier to penetrate the Valentine. The hull is very well angled, and it is 60 millimeters. Not a lot of tanks at the Tier 1 and some of the Tier 2 starting off tanks won't be able to penetrate the Valentine's hull. But, however, if your gun has around 65 millimeters of penetration at 100 meters, you'll be able to basically cut right through the turret. That's where I've been basically killed most of the time in my Valentine, is right through the turret, because even though the turret on the Valentine is 65 millimeters thick, it is basically flat. So you either have to angle the turret or be penetrated. But of course, a Valentine or a Matilda, if you're going up against, some of the later model Panzer IIIs and Panzer IVs, they'll have no problem going through that with their long 5 and 7.5 centimeter guns. Same with some of the Russian T-34s. But anyways, we're converting into the anti-aircraft role here. Pumping the rounds out with the 7.7 millimeter machine gun, the coax. So we're shooting around out here. Not sure if that last one hit. Still trying to hit the target, however. Nice hit on the Panzer II there. And just look at this reload. We're allowed to... The reload basically allows you to shoot at one target. If you kill them, or they back off into cover, you can quickly switch your aim over to a different target. And now the only real downsides to the 2-pounder gun on the Crusader is that it mostly takes quite a while for your for you to kill a tank. I mean, with some of the larger caliber rounds, like a 75, 76 millimeter, you can one-shot, two-shot a lot of tanks. But when you're in the Crusader and some of the early British vehicles, it takes quite a lot of rounds to actually kill a target. But this match is just about to end. We are on 9 kills. Very prestigious for a gun that takes quite a lot of hits to actually kill a target. Once again, probably my best result on my 10-hour War Thunder grind this past weekend. I had a lot of fun on it. There were some negative moments, but there were a lot of positive moments, such as this one. But anyways, folks, that is the end of this War Thunder round. It has indeed been a while since I've done one of these War Thunder videos. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you on the next one.